Hello, viewers, and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. I think this is what we're going to do here. We still need crests. By my count, we need something like in the neighborhood of 50 more crests. I just did the math real quick. 50 more crests to buy the last few upgrades we need for the guild and blacksmith. In addition, we still do need like 20 deeds. We're actually fine on portraits, though. So for right now, deeds and crests are the only heirlooms we really care about. It is a long, but it's also explore 90% of rooms instead of one of the other ones. So if we can get a little bit of luck and get some good scouts, we should be all right. It looks like I'm gonna have to sell a trinket real quick here. What do we not need? This is not a real trinket. This is not a real trinket. That says plus 10% scouting chance. But it is a bounty hunter trinket. We're going to be using damage and stun items on our bounty hunter in pretty much all situations. So actually that's fine. Get those bloated fish in the cove. Alright, we're probably going to end up throwing some of this stuff away. I've over-provisioned a bit, probably. I'm definitely a little concerned. But the available boss was offering some pretty crappy loot.
Fish is almost unbearable.
Okay, quite a layout this is. Unfortunately, we're just going to have to endure some damage. Endure some fighting, I suppose.
First test. Now it must be carried home.
Which, generally speaking, results in damage. It's a pretty similar setup to one you've seen several times before, this party. At least nobody got the worries.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
She's got her generic-ass stun trinket on. I was hoping that would push her over on that.
Precision and power.
So after this long, I think it may be the case that all 4 of my party members move up to level 5. Oof. Come on, land. Damn it. Alright, well, that being the case, I think we better focus him down. Just eat another brine here.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Obviously, brine is not exactly the most intimidating of abilities.
Advantage. Give them no quarter. A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
That's right, Wayne. Don't downplay our successes. Screw you. Damn it. She screwed me back, oh no! He's losing it early. But he's also just punching people for 32. So I guess a little bit of mental instability is acceptable.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
I don't think either of these guys know how barnacles work. Alright, let's go for the stun here. That's kind of not what I wanted. in that it makes it so the leper can't participate in this turn of combat. Damn it. Well, I suppose that's why they gave him this handy move that clears all the corpses. Should be easy enough. Yeah, there you go. His stun resistance is only 85. Let's go for it. And now that we have him at our mercy, huge crits. Okay. That's not 100% what I asked for. This thing just has too much prot right now. Well, it did lose some of the prot. Or rather, all of the prot. The only buff that remains on it is the one that we put there. And big crit. Yeah!
Maintain the offensive.
He actually listened to me. You see what a good team we make when you just listen? I think we may leave this room alone just because I don't want to cross the passage blockage. I don't mind fighting an unidentified group of horrible monsters. But man, it's really important to preserve those shovels.
Annihilated.
Well.
Destroyed. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Wayne broke the theme he was building there. I think it's going to be the holy water. Alright, so all we have to do is step into this room and step back out. I'm going to skip this room because it has a tunnel blockage in the way. And we'll just have to do one more room toward the end of the dungeon, which doesn't seem like it should be too hard. The fork here is a little unusual, but I think we'll be alright. To 24. Okay, you get to be on trap duty. Alright, here we go. What do we got? Oh, this isn't so bad. Assuming we don't all get stunned. Okay, that's not the end of the world. This party's middle section, at least, is quite resilient to those shenanigans. Aw. Got too fancy. Should have just taken the kill on one of them. Alright, nice work, Durville. That was far from guaranteed. They're really fixating on him.
Obliterated.
Yeah, 5 health a turn. That'll keep him off your back.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Like I said, we don't really need more potions or portraits. Now I'm just saying video game P words. Sometimes these runs can be very long. I'm hoping we didn't run into one of those.
Otherworldly corruption.
I mean, I know it's in explore 90% of rooms. That seems like it would take a while in real life.
waiting to be spent.
Fortunately, this is not real life. And so perhaps things can go very quickly and smoothly here. I have a preference for things being smooth. This is anti-venom, right? It's not medicinal herbs. Yeah. Screw it. I don't much care what it does. We'll be fine without interacting with every single curio.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Okay, this group is a little scarier. Start in on the ones that are outside of the leper's reach, because I think the leper probably has his under control. Oh, the focus fire. Get him, leper. Yeah. Alright, so far, this has been a pretty straightforward dungeon. Ooh, rubies.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
What gets kicked out for 1,000 gold worth of rubies? Let's make it 2 jades. I probably should make camp soon, huh? I mean, my characters can keep going for quite a while, but in order to make inventory space, I may just want to camp soon. Wow, good shot. I was not, by the way, just assuming he'd get a sweet crit. I shot at the guy in the back because he seemed to be likely to take fewer hits to bring down. I should really swap them back. He doesn't have access, Mansell doesn't have access to uppercut in this slot. 13 to 27. Curses. The game gave me hope, looking at the damage ranges. Alright, sadly, our Vestal will not be attacking this turn, as she needs to keep the Highwayman alive. Although she's not doing a fantastic job. 21 damage on a Hugh. That is mighty impressive, sir. Ah. I'm gonna take this guy down for safety's sake, even though I would much rather shoot at her. There we go. That ought to buy us some time. Actually, what I probably should have done was just attack one corpse, because it's better for her to move forward into this space than into the front space. Alright, come on, Vestal. Trying to get my heal on here. Yeah, we should kill her now, before she goes first next turn and makes somebody freak out.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They
Do I have a scout here? Of course not. I'm going to turn down the emeralds for now. We're in a camp.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
As much as we don't really need to camp, I do really want to camp. First of all, it's going to help with managing the leper's stress. Secondly, it's just inventory spaces that we need, you know? So, we could get a buff going. You know what? I think that that's it. I think we'll do a buff, and then we got 2 time units left, and I will use them to encourage. There we go. Stress is under control. Damage is mostly under control. The Highwayman's still injured a little bit. And we've got our nighttime ambush prevention.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
So if we skip this one, we probably have to do all of these. Yeah. It's fine. If I had gotten a scout and knew for sure that something cool was back there, I'd probably do it. We do still have 3 shovels. We'll probably be okay, even if we use one. But I'm just uncertain, you know? I can't get past probably be okay. Try to make sure that guy doesn't get in the habit of doing things.
Devastating blow.
Wow, nicely done, Bounty Hunter. Vengeance! Yeah, pretty effective. Man, this guy has 11 speed. It just seems like a lot. Yeah, I don't think it's worthwhile to stun him. Let's just take him down. Brian does so little damage, and is such an inconsequential attack anyway.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end. The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength.
Oh boy. Alright, this Postulant Thrall's gotta go first. That thing that happened before is not gonna happen here. Which means I will blow a wholly inappropriate amount of damage on that guy. It'd be cool if this guy didn't do any of his scary stuff.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
So, Action Economy. That's the name of this game. I still haven't swapped my Bounty Hunter and my Highwayman back to their right positions. It's a little bit of an oversight. Wow.
Masterfully executed.
And that was a little bit of an overkill. Alright, we managed to remove his team, which means that we won't be doing Barnacle Barrier, which means that he won't be gaining a huge prot buff the last several turns. He'll just be punching us with his crazy murder glaive. Okay, nice. Good kill. Oh, does he not? I thought he had a dot on him. Well, here we go. More rubies, that's nice.
Brought low and driven into the mud.
Oh. I'll come back. It would be difficult to carry the loot from that right now. When I come back after having finished the mission, and I can afford to get rid of all my supplies, including my food, then I'll pick those up. Alright, well, lucky you. Resistances for everyone. Okay. We're getting fairly low on torches, actually. Alright, we're going to move into this room without kindling any more light. And then in this room, maybe we can you can camp. It's possible that I just did not bring enough torches for an event of this magnitude. I don't really want to bring more than one stack of torches to a thing. We already have inventory problems as it is, but wow, good work. These guys do hit pretty hard. When they crit, it can be really ugly. Oh, please. Please pull him forward one. Thank you. I don't know if that sound is coming through on the recording or not. But they are vacuuming the apartment across the hall with some sort of like industrial sounding vacuum or something. It is very loud. Ooh.
Blow to body and brain.
That does suck.
The ground quakes.
So we don't need any more deeds.
So too will resistance.
Not really. Oh, no, wait, sorry, we don't need any more portraits. We do still need more deeds. What am I talking about? I have no idea if we're still going to need shovels or not. Probably not, right? Our stacks of gems are like already nice and consolidated. We do definitely need all the crests we can lay hands to. I'm going to do something risky here. Drop the shovels. Fix the party order. Yep. Oh, I was gonna... Shoot, I shouldn't have done that. I was gonna camp. Alright, pretty happy to see the surprise here. Screw these blue mouth dudes. Right. Do the boring grown-up thing and just use an attack that's guaranteed to kill if it hits. But it's so cool when you get a good hew off. If I shoot this thing, it will probably die. Nope, turns out 10 wouldn't have killed it. Actually, you know what? Just heal. I was gonna clear out the corpses. But this is a time of recovery. Don't you dare give him the shocker. I'm tired of waiting.
Remind yourself.
This is green. We should pick this up. It's valuable.
An insidious killer.
Greens are worth like $17.50 or something in that neighborhood, which makes it more valuable than all the stacks of gold and stuff in our inventory. Alright, that'll do.
Hacks laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Well, that was pretty lucky that we got the positive outcome without even having the item. So let's see here. 70% stun resist versus 154. His move resist is the same, but the knockback percentage is much lower. Alright, that's fine. It would be great if we could move him back. Oh, that was excellent. That's exactly what I was hoping for. That is less what I was hoping for. Listen, don't feel obliged to hit or anything. If you guys maybe want to take a turn to warm up, get some practice swings in, you feel free. Go right ahead. Oh, she's having a terrible time with the healing here. Dodge? Yeah. Sometimes you just have to suggest it to them early enough. This guy has 13 hit points. Yeah, the leper will handle him. 1 to 3, jeez. Something tells me that we forgot to upgrade our Vestal's skills. I gave everybody level 4 weapons and armor before coming in here, but I didn't check the level of anyone's skills. Alright, come on, this is the big one. That wasn't that big. Anyway, I lied. The leper's the big one. So there. Oh, please tell me I didn't forget bandages. No bandages. He's gonna need the health. Oh no! That dodge pretty much guarantees that this thing gets another turn. Yeah, I don't remember if I brought bandages or not. Why did it have to be a crit?
Victory. Perhaps the turning point.
Damn, I was really hoping for bandages as loot. Look at that. Thing needs a shovel right away. Alright. Woodville needs healing badly. Kill. Non-lethal crit. What a shame. I was hoping to kill that guy so that he wouldn't be able to attempt to spearfish Woodville. I don't know if Brian can hit the back rows, but even if it can, it's not really that scary. Except that I guess he's at such low health from the low and slow healing that the bleed tick might reduce him to 0, and then the brine finish him off, or vice versa. Okay, 6 is better. Okay, he survived it narrowly. I'm glad we were able to get into a battle again so soon. That was helpful. Okay, now this is 1,000 gold.
Promises success.
But everything here is worth more than that. And I want to preserve my keys. Man. I would have a full stack of emeralds by now if I hadn't been discarding them. But there's no way to predict that. Honestly, I kind of feel like we don't even take these. Yeah. Oh, wait, let's do this. And that. Ah, man. Yep. Big stone wheel is calling you. And it has made you compulsive? That's unfortunate. That's getting taken off. Scouting. Yes. Alright, we're almost done here. Ah. Our poor leper. The man driven entirely by impulse. You know, Faceby, where Ben Franklin said, "An unexamined life is not worth living." So maybe just think about that next time you're compelled to do something completely arbitrary, like drink water out of a hole in the ground that you found. Just take a second and think about the ramifications of the crazy thing that you're doing. Alright. We are out of torches, by the way.
Trinkets and baubles.
Which is why a space opened up in our very crowded inventory. Oh boy. That guy needs to die before he uses that. Nope. Guess not. Well, he'll die before he uses it again. Get him. Should I... No, let's try to finish this guy off. Alright. We can heal the highwayman this round. Resist, resist. Yes. These guys aren't so tough. Let's see if we can get a stun on him. Yeah, it would be helpful if her skills were leveled up. It would only be an extra point, or sometimes two, per heal, but it does add up over the course of a long dungeon. Alright, we're not going to get another stun, sadly. Ah, why must you arterial pinch? Well, good. If you must arterial pinch, I appreciate you failing to hit. There we go. That was a much more significant heal. And a very significant crit. And then a little bit of poetry. Because you know how lepers love to drop a little non-rhyming couplet.
The greater the glory.
Man, with the emeralds. Gotta calm down with this. I think we'll do it this way. When do I make second camp, I wonder? Ah, there's no way for us to get to that room without a shovel. Or an unpleasant time. Also, walking into traps, because it's fun.
In this place.
Alright, it's possible that when we get to the last room, the mission will complete. We have to hope. Yeah, sure. Don't leave any fish skeleton undisturbed. Perfectly reasonable. Oh, this time nothing must be left untouched.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Okay, so... we're missing 3 rooms right now. Let's go back to the secret room. We'll hit the secret room. We'll, I don't know, I guess we'll camp inside of it. And we'll hope that the secret room is enough to finish the mission. I don't know if it counts toward rooms to be explored or not. If it turns out not to be sufficient, then we'll break through the obstacle there and hit that room, which definitely will complete it. But I'll be very sad, because everybody's going to have to probably get manually de-stressed, which is a pain in the ass, and also in the balance sheet. Although in a way, I guess, a balance sheet is a lot like an ass. Everybody has one, and they all have numbers written all over them. This will actually be really interesting, because I have no idea if secret rooms count toward the room exploration value or not. So if we get a completion upon entering the secret room here, that will be valuable data. I can't believe this room was blocked off from both sides. Oh, we got quite lucky there. Never got a fight or a trap spawn. I mean, I guess a trap spawn would have been a good thing. But the game didn't even try. Didn't even try to mess with me. Alright, so we'll step in here. Okay, they do count. That is conclusive proof. That's really good data. So, let's do this. And this.
In the dark, the battle may yet be won.
And this. And this. Because that skill is totally busted. And you're at 8 stress, you're at 19. Can we... And then this. Alright, and we will leave the dungeon with a total of 4 stress. Excellent. Okay. That turned out to be pretty easy, really.
Spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
We intentionally darkened in hopes of causing an extra loot. Yes, we did it. Okay, a not inconsiderable amount of gold. And the last portraits we needed.
Despite its morbid aspect, this twisted, cavernous maze seems
Oh, wait.
traversable.
I might have been good on portraits. I definitely needed a lot of crests, though. It's okay. Even if we didn't actually need the portraits, the tavern is far from upgraded. So, all right, 42 of the crests that we needed just in that run. All right, got a couple of people up to the red levels. We are rapidly advancing on Darkest Dungeon readiness.
If I could feel an insistent gnawing in the back of my mind. It was a yearning, a thirst for discovery that could be neither numbed nor sated.
Oops, this one. We can catch this compulsivity. Nip it in the bud. That seems like a pretty good plan to me. Okay, so what do we have left? We have 5 people left in the yellow levels. Ooh. I do like plus 20% damage. We've gotten to the part of the game, though, where we're spending just a ton of money on upgrading the levels of people's stuff. I don't know that I can spare the gold anymore. No, we're getting by without it. I'm gonna let it go. Alright, 100% upgrade on the guild. Pretty great. We're still short 8 crests and 14 deeds. I don't think I'm going to be able to get... Well, actually, portraits convert really well. What would it take to get 14 deeds? Okay.
A sharper sword, a stronger shield, anything to prolong a soldier's life.
True that. Alright. We've done pretty well this game in the overall. I think only 4 deaths is not bad at all. It's week 45. We're only about halfway through. And we're making very good progress on the Darkest Dungeon. How many people do we have in the red? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We do need to get some Vestals leveled up. Oh no, we have a Vestal. We have a Vestal and two occultists as main healers. Alright, the last thing that I was really curious about is, okay, so at 24 and 16. So pretty far off, really. But it would be nice to pick up the last level of experienced recruits just so that we can, have some reasonable replacements if we should lose somebody. It would be bad, but it wouldn't be the end of the world. I mean, unless we lose enough people, in which case it would literally be the end of the world. Because those are the stakes. So that was fun, and a lot smoother than I was afraid it might be. Join us next time on Darkest Dungeon. We finished our really important town upgrade goals. Now it's all about getting people leveled and making enough money to get them equipped before we finally set foot in the Darkest Dungeon. And we'll see you then.